Snapshot. Well, hello guys, this is Sam on Stereotypically British with your Bainez build episode. Couple of updates on the build. As you recall, the theatre was behind the flower shop, but using the wonderful tool of MC Edit, and just moved it onto the other side of this little square here. I don't know, I think it was a little bit too big just to stick behind there, so nothing's really changed to the building itself. It's just moved over here, and in its place, and the house has been built. Pretty much the same, just a two-story, three-story if you include the roof. But I'm going to say two-story townhouse. Pretty much the same design as this, but a bit longer and a bit fatter. Split into two apartments. You've got, the bottom one is a bit of a basement, and some stairs around the back to the second floor and the roof. So that's pretty much all that's changed since last episode, and yeah, that's pretty much for this build. Alright, so a couple of updates to this world. So basically my plan in this world is not just to build this city up forever and ever and ever. It's to have many different builds all over the world, all connected by train lines and paths and things like that. And basically the idea is if you get a bit of a builder's block on one build, you can just move to the next build and get more inspiration, then maybe come back, do some more here, then go over to your third build along the rail line. And basically sorry, coughing there. Basically this is sort of the capital of this world. This is the capital city. Hasn't got a name yet, but yeah, it's good idea. If you can think of a name for this, comment below, and maybe I'll name it after whatever you come up with. Anyway, so this is the capital. Essentially, we're going to have like a big train station here, and rail lines. Coughing again. Rail lines connecting all the different builds all throughout the world, and they're all going to link back to this train station. So it's going to be like a hub, and maybe like 500 blocks away will be the next build, and then maybe 700 blocks, and maybe I'm gonna put like a distance at least of 500 blocks in between each build, because I want it to seem quite big, this world. Yeah, that's that. So if you may have guessed or not, we're going to be leaving this build for today. Probably will come back to it. It's not finished yet. Pretty happy with how it's going though. I've never really built this sort of style before, so I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah, we're going to be moving along. We're going to move on to the next build, so I'll see you at the location of our next build. Okay, so we're here at the location of our next build. Maybe like 500 blocks that way is the capital. That is an estimate. I'm not too sure how many blocks it is. Basically, this build is going to be a museum of Minecraft. Everything Minecraft, everything in the game. And basically, it's going to be inside the mountain. So using MC Edit, we're going to cut out the edges of the mountain, have a big space, and just have one big entrance into it. And then we're just going to do lots of interior work. And yeah, it should be pretty cool. I'm pretty happy. A lot of ideas can come to play with this. You mess around with it, a lot. You have some pretty cool, things going on. So I'll hop into MC Edit and cut out the mountain, put a bit of a slit into the mountain, and we'll come back and maybe build the entrance. Okay, so just finished cutting out the innards of the mountain, as it were. Basically, my idea for this is to have one big, long, thin entrance with two big pillars either side, maybe square pillars. If we go inside, we'll see. This is probably going to be like the open atrium part. This just covered in balconies, with a big open middle. This big hole here is where the mountain abruptly stopped. Sort of goes in here, so I think obviously craft a bit of a mountain around here. Because it does look kind of thick on this side, but it just gets really thin here, so hence the big hole. Obviously it's not going to be all stone, it's going to be all nice and polished. But anyway, let's I suppose get to work on the entrance. So firstly, I'm just going to use stone brick, just because it's sort of the style I'm really going for, like a big old entrance, and stone brick to me looks like sort of the oldest sort of thing. So I'm just going to build up sort of square pillars. Well, not that square, they are pretty round. Wait, so that's 1, 2, 3. New block goes here. And they're going to be like that. Wait, let's get sort of a decent size so you can see before I cut. So they're going to be sort of like that either side. Maybe a big edged flat top, and I'll cut back when I've finished this. Okay, so now we have sort of the main body of the entrance built. We're going to start adding some detail to it. So what I'm going to start with is a little bit of a base. So we're going to add a sort of a 2-block border around the base. And what this does, maybe not there, because there's the entrance, adds a bit of sort of depth, I suppose. So makes the pillars seem a lot more sturdy, and that they're actually there to hold up some weight. And then I'm going to go into my creative inventory and find some stairs, and every other block put some stairs down like that. And just, you know, like even just try a bit more as though it's holding up the weight, sort of like this, sort of the force sort of goes down through the stairs and into these parts. And then in the middle we're gonna put a block and add another step. Just, you know, to rather than just have 3 steps, we're just gonna have 1 step. Or actually, you know what might look better? There, instead of stone stairs, cobblestone stairs, just to mix it up. Cobblestone goes really well with the stone brick. Or even better would be if instead of a, oh God's sake, instead of a stair on top of there, Dr. Zeus in the house, if we just had a half slab, it's not a lot better. Yeah. I'm not too sure. Anyway, so sort of that's you know, kind of detail. So, you know, the corners we'll put stuff like that, and yeah, I'll come back to you once it's finished. Okay, so pretty much finished the entrances. Let's have a look. I'll just put my sword on so I don't destroy any blocks. Pretty simple. Same detail as before. On these corners I've added stairs, so every other block the stairs facing this way, and every other block the stairs facing this way. I don't know, makes it look a bit more interesting, a bit like bricks are jagged, bricks are missing, you know, stuff like that. You know, added a couple of cracked bricks, there's quite a lot of moss here. Maybe that's too much. I think that is probably too much, in fairness. Probably knock some off. And in the middle, we added these sort of alcoves with the new banners. And what's pretty cool about these new banners is they don't just you know, when you click on a block, it doesn't have, you know, the stick at the back. It's not just that. If you place it on a block, it actually attaches itself to the block, so it gets rid of the stick, which I think is pretty cool. So I'm looking for designs for the banner of the museum. This is supposed to be closed. One sec. For the museum, I think black's pretty cool. It adds a bit of. I think I want it to be sort of a dark design because it is. Entrance is pretty dark. Maybe the top needs a bit of work doing, but overall I'm pretty happy with the way it looks. It's sort of what I envisioned in my mind. Sort of this long, thin, sort of arched entrance. And yeah, by the time we have next episode, this should be pretty much full of sort of examples of what we're going to fill it with, if you get what I mean. So yeah, that's the entrance. Okay, so if you liked today's video, leave a rating, subscribe to the channel, check out all the other cool videos we've got from all the other guys, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed. See you next week.